Hi, Jerht Santos here of the Coach PH. Remember to click the subscribe button to be updated with our latest videos. Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. And I'm often being asked about filing taxes when it comes to global trading or investing. So it's such a common question, and I thought I needed to interview someone who is a subject matter expert. So I invited my friend JM Ang, accountant by profession and a licensed financial advisor. I've known him for more than 10 years yata, JM, no? More than 10
Oo,
years.
tagal na.
We've known each other because of the sport of bowling. So I've invited him over to answer some common questions that both investors and traders may have, specifically those who invest outside the Philippines. Welcome, JM.
Hi everyone.
For my first question, JM, for trading or investment gains in PSE-listed stocks, are we required to file taxes?
That's a good question, Jerht. Kasi unang-una, in terms of investment gains, that's listed in the PSE. These are actually already subject to final tax. Yung tax na to, it's being paid by the brokers themselves already. So for the individual, the investor, basta it's listed in the stock exchange, in the Philippine Stock Exchange, you're already paying for the corresponding taxes. Yun yung makikita mo sa baba, para yung mga nasa Call Financial, BPI Trade, makikita mo doon may binabayaran kang taxes. Part yun doon.
Right. May sales tax portion, right? So second one is, are capital gains applicable for stocks outside the Philippines? When I look at the BAR website, it only covers real estate or stocks not traded through the local stock exchange. And it's really not stated what about those stocks traded outside the Philippines.
Good question din yan. Kasi yung in terms of outside the Philippines, so clear yung inside, no? Domestic
Inside.
corporations that are registered inside the Philippines, those are taxed at capital gains. Final tax din siya. But for those that are outside the Philippines, if you have any gains related to it, it's considered as a other income, other taxable income in terms of when you receive it.
Basically, no capital gains per se, but BIR can treat it as other income. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Other income. Subject na siya sa yung kung individual ka, yung graduated tax rates, doon na siya masasubject.
Which brings me to the next question. If we treat trading or investment gains as other income, then how often do we need to file taxes?
Good question din. So, ang unang-unang important thing that you should do is if you're going to treat it as a part of your, if you're a business, tapos you started investing outside of the country, you need to update your BIR registration that you're going to include investing gains, lalo na kung regular investing gains as part of your line of business. Afterwards, you're going to file it as part of your income tax return, which is filed on a quarterly basis for businesses. After which, ang magiging normal na deadlines yan, so 4 times. So, pag individual, May 15, August 15, November 15, and next year's April 15.
I remember you mentioned, on our time together, if you are going to treat trading outside the Philippines as a business, then you better register it as a business. Is that right?
Yeah. Re-register mo rin siya if you plan on doing this on a regular basis. So, business na rin siya.
So, for example, you're a sole proprietor, you already have a business under your name, then what you need to do is just to update the BAR 2303 form to include another line of business, which is trading.
Yes.
Okay.
And most probably, ang trading yan nasa other service activities or other activities.
Basically, you need to register in DTI and then mayor's permit and then BAR eventually. That's if you are going to treat trading as a business. So what about those people who would like to invest globally, possibly for their retirement? Do they need to file taxes quarterly as well?
And so that's the tricky part. So since nag-invest ka lang, technically you do not have gains today.
Yes.
Right? So, and you do not have the intention of doing this as a business. And maybe 10, 15 years from now mo pa siya bago you're going to get the gains, right? So if that's the case, if you're going to follow today's rules, you're supposed to still register when you're receiving the gains. However, the best method that you can do is actually when that time comes, you can actually consult the regulatory bodies like the BAR. You can ask them naman if things have changed. Kasi like for the past ilang years, nagbago siya, train law, create
Tama.
law.
Right.
Most probably 3, 5, 6, 20 years from now, iba-iba na rin yung mga laws and they might cover as well yung mga foreign income. Baka ma-improve nila.
That's a good point, JM. To summarize, for those of you investing for a future time frame, possibly retirement or some other goal that you may have and then you don't have a definite timeline, it's better to consult the tax authorities on the time that you will be selling those shares already. Next question, JM, is do I need to report gains if the stocks outside the Philippines are not yet sold?
Yeah, so medyo connected siya a while ago. If it's not yet sold, unang-una, if you're a business, if you're currently it's a trading business, you will still need to file your tax returns. So, fa-file ka pa rin, pero zero. Zero yung ifa-file mo. Pero kung meron ka kung next year mo pa makuha, doon ka lang magde-declare ng gains mo.
If it's a paper gain, wala pa. Kasi paper gain pa lang, di ba? Hindi pa siya real gain. For those who are treating trading as a business, they will be filing zero every quarter up until the last one, the last filing, where you can already compute the gains or losses.
Realized gains yung mako-compute mo niyan pagka end of the year.
So
kung walang realized, wala kang matataksan.
So what if, JM, you're treating trading as a business, but you didn't gain anything for the year? How is that going to look like?
So, ibig sabihin, nag-loss ka.
Yes.
So, pagka nag-loss ka, ang mangyayari lang doon, i-report mo na yung loss mo. Kasi effectively, you're disposing an asset. So, may na-dispose ng asset, pag pumasok loss yung P&L mo, i-report mo lang na loss siya.
Just like a regular business, diba? Pag may loss naman, you really have to report it as well. Last question, JM, would be, what form do I need to fill up in BAR for these tax purposes that we talked about?
Okay, so we talked about income taxes. For income taxes, there's actually one form lang naman for income tax, 1701. Ang difference lang yan, pagka quarterly ka magpa-file, which is May 15, August 15, and November 15, you're gonna use 1701Q. Kapag next year na yung annual income tax return, 1701 na lang yung kailangan mong gamitin.
Those are the questions that I have, JM. To summarize, if you are going to treat global trading as a business, then you have to register it as a business. If you're going to invest in companies abroad, but you don't have a definite time frame on when you will sell it, for example, for your retirement or a future goal that you may have, then it would be better to consult the tax authorities at that time because we may have updated laws in the future.
Yep.
So, JM, what if they would like to maybe schedule a meeting with you? They'd like to reach out to you, maybe have some more questions. How can they reach you?
Everyone can contact me through my Facebook page, and it's called Ask JM Ang, ASK, that's J.EMANG. You can just chat me anytime naman.
Thank you, JM, for your time, and thank you for answering our questions.
Thank you, Jerht. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, viewers. I hope you learned something from our video today. Thank you, JM, for your time again, and goodbye. If you want to open an account with DB Ameritrade, the video link is available in the description box. If you want to open an account with Interactive Brokers, click the video link in the description box. In case you haven't watched this video, we also made a comparison to determine who is the best broker for you. Remember to pound that like button if you learned something new today. If you have any questions in this video, please feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe button and see you on our next video. God bless you!